Thank you for your time this morning.
No worries.
Obviously, the first staging of this event was 1912. You know, it's been on the DP World Tour schedule since 1972. How great is it still to be coming back to Holland?
It's always a great event, you know. It's something as a Dutch player you look forward to. You know, you got all your mates, your friends, everybody coming to support you. There's always a bit more attention than tournaments in other countries, and it makes it fun. You know, it makes it fun, and I've been lucky to do well in the Dutch Open over the last 10 or 15 years since I'm a pro, and you know, it creates a bit of expectation under the spectators, and you know, it's up to me to show it again.
On which, I was going to say, you know, you alluded to the fact you've won this event twice. What are your memories of those two wins, and how special is it to win your National Open?
It's really special, especially the first one is always special, and also to do it against Miguel Jimenez in a playoff, you know, a massive name. To beat him in a playoff in front of your home crowd, it was really cool. But totally different than the second one, you know. The second one I was 3 shots clear and I could relax a bit more coming down the 18th, which was, if I could choose, I prefer that one to do it that way again. But you know, you never know. Before a week starts, everybody always asks, "Are you going to win again?" You know, it's golf. You don't know. You hope you're going to win, and you do your best. And I've been lucky to do it twice, and especially the second one when I was won in 2016. I didn't expect to play well that week. I was struggling going into that week, and all of a sudden with the crowd behind me, I went in the zone. I came in the zone, and I could finish it. And that's how crazy this game is. But I love playing in front of a crowd.
On which, how do you feel personally coming into this week then?
Well, I've been playing really bad, to be honest, and you know, so it's one of these weeks where, you know, you say you don't expect something, but of course I always expect something of myself. But if you look at my results over the last 2 or 3 months, it's not been good. So hopefully that takes off a bit of the pressure. If I play well, great. If I don't play well, you know, I've been there, I've won it twice, so I'll come back next year and do it again. But I try to take a little bit of the pressure off myself this week.
Alongside obviously the Dutch pros, this is a great opportunity for the amateurs of the game within Holland to sort of come and play. What do you think of the current crop of Dutch players this week, and do you think there's anyone we should look out for?
Well, we got some really good young players. We got 4 players who have a tour card, which is, for Holland, it's great. We only had 1 or 2 over the last, you know, 10 years. So to have 4, it shows that golf is moving in the right direction. We got some really young, up-and-coming pros. I think Koen Kouwenaar, he's done well last year here in the tournament, and he just won on the Pro Golf Tour tournament, so he's playing well. We got Mats Markovic, who won a tournament recently here in Holland, the pro event, and that's why he's in the field. And of course we got a couple young amateurs, but I don't think we can expect a lot from the amateurs this week. For them it's a great experience to experience what it is to you know, to play pro golf. If they do well, great, but I don't think we need to put pressure on them that they have to perform this week. They need to soak in the experience, and hopefully we can enjoy them having a tour card in a couple of years from now.
Obviously this course was opened in 2018, so still relatively new,
yeah.
But with another year's development under the belt, what do you think we can expect this week?
Well, I think the setup this year is great. You know, we learned a lot from last year. It was the first time that they had the Dutch Open, so it's always a little bit of try and error. You know, what's going to work, what's not going to work. I think they're a bit smarter this year in how to set it up. They know what things were working. We have a bit more wind this week that will show the teeth of the golf course a little bit more. Last year it was like no wind and it was a bit low scoring. But I think this year you will see some different scores just because of the wind, and it's just a joy to play this golf course. I think it's one of the best in Holland, and it's great to have the best players in Europe playing this week.
Just finally, what personally for you do you think makes this course so special?
I think it's not only the golf course, but it's also the practice facilities. There's not one area that they said, oh, we're not going to do that 100%. You know, the clubhouse is great, the restaurant, the practice facilities, the 4 greens here. I think it's one of the best in Europe, maybe in the world, in short game facilities. So there's just not one thing you say, oh, they could have done that better. You know, and the golf course itself is great. But I think what makes it is a good place. It's 100% finished product, and they didn't hold back on anything. And you'll see that when you get here.
We've obviously been coming here since 1972 on the DP World Tour. How great is it to constantly coming back to Holland and showcase the golf?
Ja, het is voor ons altijd bijzonder om te komen. In Nederland, het is altijd even wat drukker, wat meer aandacht, wat meer mensen, je familie, vrienden, iedereen komt kijken. Ja, en dat maakt het leuk, maakt het tegelijkertijd ook wat meer stressvol. Je hebt al in de aanloop ernaartoe. Maar als je eenmaal dan op de fairways loopt en je ziet alle mensen, ja, dan is het altijd weer heel leuk om gewoon te mogen spelen. En ja, ik kijk er naar uit hier op Bernardus. Het is een fantastische baan, fantastische setup en ik denk dat het een fantastische week wordt.
Obviously a two-time winner of the event yourself. How special is it to win your National Open?
Ja, het is altijd bijzonder. Ik bedoel, ik heb 2 keer mogen winnen op 2 andere banen. En het zou fantastisch zijn als je de derde weet te winnen hier op nog een andere baan. Maar ja, om het al 2 keer te hebben gewonnen, dat haalt ook voor mij op een of andere manier de drukte vanaf, weet je wel. Natuurlijk wil je elke week winnen, maar tegelijkertijd heb ik hem al 2 keer gewonnen. En dat geeft voor mij ook wel een beetje rust. Weet je, dat ik zonder druk deze week in kan. En gaat het weer goed, ja, dan is het fantastisch. En lukt het niet, dan gaan we volgende week weer proberen. En ja, dat betekent niet dat het je niks doet, maar het haalt wel een beetje de druk eraf. En ja, 2 keer winnen in je eigen land is en blijft bijzonder. En we gaan op zoek naar die derde.
Obviously a great week for the pros, but for the amateurs and those coming through the national setup, how would you say the current state of Dutch golf is and who can we look out for?
Ik denk dat Nederland er heel goed voor staat. We hebben 4 spelers op de Tour nu. Dat hebben we in jaren niet gehad. 4 spelers die ook allemaal goede kansen hebben om elkaar te houden en die het goed hebben gedaan in de laatste jaren. Volgens mij zijn er heel veel opkomende talenten. We hebben net Koen Kauna gehad, die won op de Pro Golf Tour. Zo zijn er echt wel goede jongens in de aantocht. En ik denk dat dat ook de jongens zijn waar we best wel in de komende jaren wat mogen verwachten. En die we goed moeten volgen. Maar dat Nederland er goed voor staat, denk ik dat dat zeker een feit is.
Obviously, course opened in 2018, so another year's growth. Also, tournaments moved from September to May. What can we expect from it this week, and what makes it so special?
Ja, ik denk dat deze week, dit is de 2e keer dat ze hier spelen, dus ze weten wat werkt en wat werkte niet misschien de eerste jaar. Maar de golfbaan is fantastisch, de faciliteiten eromheen, het restaurant. Er is niks wat niet klopt hier op Bernardus. En ja, dat maakt het zo bijzonder. Zodra je aan komt rijden, merk je al gelijk van, oh ja, dit is even anders dan dat we gewend zijn hier in Nederland. En ja, het is gewoon fantastisch om hier zo'n toernooi en de beste spelers van Europa op deze baan neer te zetten en het uit te laten vechten.